the Club World Cup Fantasy Matchday 4 Wildcard Draft. Guys, in this video we're going to take a quick review at how I did in Matchday 3 and then go through my Matchday 4 Wildcard Draft, which does have a man, Mbappe himself. And then just to let you know, my qualification booster is active. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys, just jumping straight into it. As you can see there, I got 61 points so far. Rank down there, yes, ladies and gentlemen, the man has jumped to the 274, doing really good. But I'm not happy with match day 3 because it hasn't been as high scoring. As you can see, a bit more on the top there, cleared the hundreds, which has really helped me with my rank. And that was without chips, and like now I use the bloody wild card and boom, you know. Yeah, I think it was a disappointing week because all the picks which you were like, cool, certain showcase these game fixtures are gonna have goals or so and so, they didn't have the goals we were expecting. And a lot of the players that did well were picks which we just didn't really expect. So kudos to those who did get those picks right, and even on their captaincy as well. I'm sticking. I am definitely not twisting. I'm just gonna keep that right there. I'm happy with 9 to make it an 18. I ain't going nowhere. Got 2 more fixtures, which I'm hoping I can get an extra 18 points from, because it will be an extra 2 points for each player from the scouting bonus, because they are less than 5% owned. So that is my Matchday 3 team review. Let us go through the wildcard draft. So as I mentioned, my qualification booster is active, and I will be using that in this. It's 100% definitely using it. So it's really a matter of now who exactly is going to be in my team. I do have the fixtures for you guys down there that are confirmed, that are happening as well, and I'm just going to go through my team as I've picked it, starting lineup for you guys. So already in goals, as you can see there, is Donnarumma. He has the game against Inter Miami, as you can see down there as it scrolls past. On the same day as Bayern Munich as well, plays Flamingo. That's where I'm really thinking, clean sheet is secure, and that's what I'm thinking about here is both the qualification booster and my clean sheet. In the group stages, my thought was pick differential, two-thirds of your team, and then have like over 5% and above players fill up like the rest of the team, 1/3. But with this one, it's not like that. I'm chasing whoever's going through and is going to give me points. That's what I'm doing now. So I think Donnarumma and PSG can definitely grab the points there. In defense, starting based on fixtures being played on the 28th, 29th, I do have Hakimi, of course, there completing the PSG double up in defense. Then Perquez from Palmeiras playing on the first day on the 28th, and then Stanisic as well playing on the 29th. Both Perquez and Stanisic at the moment of recording do give me that scouting bonus so far, but we'll see if we keep that in the deadline. But even if we don't, I'm very fine. I think Perquez is someone I'm still thinking about, but Palmeiras has had very good defense in the tournament this so I think they're well worth a punt. And I say a punt, but Perquez is one to be known that is on set pieces, so not set pieces, penalties. So hopefully that's something I can actually get there from him. So we'll see. I doubt he'll be staying less than 5%. Moving into the midfield, starting by date, I have Olise, Pedro Neto, Kvaratskhelia, and Francisco Conceição. Now, Olise, obvious, no conversation needed. Pedro Neto, they're playing Benfica, and I think Chelsea will come out on top there. You know, that's what I think. That is a very close game, which even myself, I can't necessarily call and be like, I'm betting my house on that. No, I really cannot. But in terms of who I think can give me points from that game, it's a Pedro Neto. Now, I put him there confidently in the sense that, look, even if Chelsea don't make it through, I still do expect him to have some goal involvement. And if I don't get that +2, then yeah, it sucks. But essentially, we're trying to go for that +2 in that entire 11, so that, starting off the game week, the match day, we sort of like banked 22 points already, and we're happy, we're good. So really hoping he can, do it for me. Don't mind captaincy there. The vice captaincy is on him, but I will be captaining him, of course, and moving my captaincy around. So him being on the first day. Yeah, I believe it's the first day. Yeah, they're on the first day. I will be captaining him. Probably pick his first and then him. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, because weather could play a thing. But the game was like almost 4 hours apart, so we'll see. And then Kvaratskhelia was a bit of a conundrum for me, because I did want Dembele, didn't play in the previous game, so for me, I just thought to myself, look dude, just get somebody short in for minutes, has been contributing, will contribute whether Dembele is there or not. You don't have to worry about him. So and he's a bit cheaper as well, allows me to get the big guys in the strike force as well. So Kvaratskhelia there, no brainer, certain for minutes as well, good attacking player in that PSG there. So next is Francisco Conceição, really an enabler for me. They don't have a fixture confirmed yet, but they are definitely going through along with Man City. A lot of people assume that they will play Real Madrid if Real Madrid finishes first in their group, and if Juventus finishes second in their group. But I mean, we'll wait and see. And I think even if that is the case, I still don't expect Real Madrid to actually hold a clean sheet in that game. But like I said, he's an enabler right now in that position, and that slot for me is not locked down. That's something that it can actually move and change. I am thinking of Arias against Inter Milan. Again, not sure about that match. It's really hard, finding an enabler that is like less than 6 million. Who certain for minutes and is gonna have good goal contribution as well, and whose team is gonna go through at the same time. So and at the same time, you want to know that the players that are going to be coming off the bench are 100% certified going through, so you can hopefully get that qualification booster bonus for players who are playing and maybe their team was a shock loss, and you can bring them in as well. So that's just Francisco Conceição. In the top, based on, of course, starting, I have Harry Kane, Kylian Mbappe. At the moment, again, a bit of a placeholder, but he has been in training this week. I don't think he'll play the game at the moment of recording. This is before the game of Salzburg. I don't think he'll play that game, but it would be good to see him get some minutes, and if he does, then I think he's a short and locked in this draft. And then I have a Omar Mamouche, who I think honestly is a better pick than Erling Haaland, maybe necessarily in this tournament, just because Mamouche offers the ability to be in multiple positions, and because of that, I think Pep really favors him in terms of like, look, if I'm going to play without Haaland, he can be my striker. If I'm playing with Haaland, he can still be in my number 10 role. He can be in my right-hand side role as well. So I feel like Mamouche, in terms of his ability to play multiple positions, sort of gives him certainty of minutes. In the group stage, there was a game where he didn't play, but I think that was very obvious in terms of like resting players as well. So when you looked at the lineups, so given the fact that he didn't play, I think it makes his minutes even more stronger going into the knockout round. But in the knockout rounds, I don't see a lot of rotation going to be happening. So I think he's definitely going to be more locked in for minutes there. On the bench, just to complete there, I do have Manuel Neuer. It is cutting it close there because those two players are playing on the same day, 4 hours apart. I think they did this purposely in case of weather disturbances. A game usually takes about 2 hours. So I do think that, I really do think that the game will be shut down and finished. The first game will be finished by the time the second game needs to be played. So Donnarumma starting, I'm sure that game, even with weather disturbances, I'm hoping is going to be finished by the time the Bayern Munich game ends. That way I can move my captaincy then as well, but it is risky. Garcia, again, I think, you know, with the Madrid factor, the sucky part is they're going to be playing a good team regardless of who it is. So I wish I don't have a defender, but I just couldn't resist because Fran Garcia has been playing well, and he's also been below the 5% threshold. So I won't lie to you, as much as it's not like a focus, I would really still love those players who are less than 5% owned, so I can get both the scout bonus and the qualification booster. My predictions, honestly, I think I don't think they'll go through. I say that whether it's against Juventus or PS or Man City, and the reason being, again, same one I had against Al Hilal. I think Madrid is still figuring themselves out with Xavi coming in and some of the new players as well. You know, they've also had some key injuries like Rudiger in defense as well. You know, the replacements there like Raul Asensio haven't necessarily been the best. Hoysen's been doing really good coming in. Trent is just all right. You know, he's not like blowing up the place. And like they're still figuring things out. So I don't think this tournament is the tournament to try to do that. So if they go against City, they're definitely out, in my opinion. That for me, they're out. Like, I don't care what the hell you say, they're out. Pep knows what he's doing. New players know new players. He knows exactly what he's doing as well. Not saying Xavi Alonso doesn't, but the players really need to gel. Whereas with Pep, you know, even the new players, there are a little bit of them, but most of the squad that he's been with in the season is still there. So same with Juventus, they know exactly what they're doing. So I think that would go against Madrid if they were to have them. But that's just the Madrid point. In terms of Borussia Dortmund, they have a favorable fixture in my opinion, playing Monterrey. So I think it's definitely another fixture to target there. And I think, you know, having said that, Garcia could even turn into another defender from Borussia Dortmund, Monterrey. But I will admit, I'm not necessarily a fan of the Borussia Dortmund defense. They've definitely proven not to necessarily be solid. So yeah, we'll see. Basically, that Fran Garcia position as well is also one that is not concrete. So we'll see. Two positions necessarily not concrete. Francisco Conceição and Fran Garcia. So yeah. So yeah, like in a nutshell, I think let's just go through that team. In goals, Donnarumma will be starting on the 29th. Hakimi will start as well for me on the right back there, with Piqué on penalties, which I'm really hoping that he can do and grab one for me as well. Still less than 5% owned at the moment of time. Then I have Stanisic as well, who also is less than 5% owned, playing against Inter Miami. So hoping I can get a lot of points there with the qualification booster active for Matchday 4. Olise to also round things up, hoping I can move the captaincy to him after a PSG captaincy as well. Pedro Neto going to be playing on that first day as well. He'll definitely have the captaincy after Perquez, who will be playing first on that day. Then Kvaratskhelia, who I said I picked over Dembele only because Dembele is coming back, and I just feel Kvaratskhelia is sure in for minutes. Francisco Conceição is one of the people who is not sure in this team, can definitely move, and we'll see based on the fixture. Kane in the front line along there with Mbappe and Omar Marmoush. There for me, they are definitely locked in, with the bench having Manuel Neuer, Fran Garcia, another position that can definitely be changed depending on the fixture as well. And then Ranson there and Julian Brandt. That is my Matchday 4 wildcard. We will see when the next fixtures come in as well, locking it in for the actual Matchday 4 team selection. Yeah. So you guys let me know what you think of that wildcard draft. Is there anything that you would change? Yeah, are you playing your qualification booster now? If not, let me know. But if you do want to find out more about the qualification booster, I did do a full recap of that, and you can check that video right over here. And if you're new to the channel and want to know what is the FPL Force and what is the ways of the Force, then check out that playlist over there, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.